What's up, guys? You know me, I make videos on everything. Someone actually asked me if I could do a video on showing how to wrap Christmas presents because they have presents for in this particular case their brother, and he wants to wrap it and he has no idea how to wrap a present. I believe there's videos on YouTube on how to wrap Christmas presents, so I'm not going to do that. Plus, I'm not the best rapper, but there are some little things that I picked up that I did want to mention. This is a present I have for a coworker. It's just a mug, and I want to mention just a couple little things like when I wrap Christmas presents. First of all, I don't give Christmas presents to a lot of people, and particularly this year. There's some of my real close friends we decided not to exchange because money's tight and all that kind of stuff, and of course it's not just about the gifts, but I always love giving gifts anyway. But I did want to show this. There's two things that I love doing. Actually, three things I love doing now when I'm wrapping presents for Christmas time. I've done this since I've been on my own, and my friend kind of taught me how to do it. And it's a little foo-foo. It's a little like a little Martha Stewart-y, but I love it, and I think it's a really beautiful touch. The first thing is using a bow. I've never used a bow before in presents. It was always just wrapping paper and just a label or whatever. And that's cool. There's nothing wrong with that. And there's the stick-on bows and stuff like that too. But I found that it's a nice extra special touch because not a lot of people do it, to actually tie a real ribbon around, So it's actually really easy to do. I'm not going to do a tutorial on it, but it's literally start in the bottom and you kind of wrap it around, you twist, and then when you go on the top, you obviously make the X shape, and then you just tie a regular, like you're tying your shoes, you tie a bow. And to get really nice ribbon is really cheap. You can get it at Walmart and a whole bunch of places. I happen to go to a craft store to get this because I want a specific kind. But Hallmark actually sells a lot of really nice. I always use Hallmark wrapping paper. It's a little bit more expensive, but it's actually thicker. Like the paper itself is thick. So if you go to the dollar store and you get regular old, a roll of dollar paper, it tears easier. This is literally like a thicker mill paper. So I have a much easier time wrapping because I'm not that great. Like with the corners and all kind of crap, usually I'll tear through, and it's really frustrating when you're wrapping something and all of a sudden it rips open like on the side, and you're like, oh crap, and you got to start over. Plus, when you get the dollar rolls, you get like a foot of wrapping paper. It's nothing. You spend the extra money and you get the thicker paper, and they actually give you a decent size roll. So I end up getting 2 rolls every year, and it's plenty, and I have almost a full roll left. But besides the ribbon and some thick quality paper, I always love putting an ornament on the gift itself. Now, this serves two purposes. First of all, it looks really nice. It's classy. It's something that not a lot of people do. But also, it's like a little keepsake. This particular one, my camera will focus. Hold on. Focus. There we go. It says, "Christmas wishes do come true." And it's just a metal thing. I got this from Hallmark. I think it was like $3 or $4. And you may think that's a lot of money to throw on there, but if you're giving a gift to someone, it doesn't even matter what's inside. The presentation's really nice, and it just adds something. But more so, I have friends who every year, for the last 3 years, they hang these ornaments and they keep them. It's a nice little keepsake, and it's something they kind of look forward to. And every year, of course, is something different. It doesn't have to be expensive. It doesn't have to be anything crazy, but it's a nice little added thing on presents. And the other thing is, instead of using stickers, I always use these tags now. I got these at Walmart real cheap, and it just adds something to it. It's kind of, the whole theme here is kind of old-timey, which I really like. And generally speaking, I always go with some kind of, like, even this wrapping paper is kind of beige with red, and it looks like it's let's see if I can focus. There we go. It kind of looks like material, like it's woven, but it's not. It's just a paper. I just like the old-timey stuff. I've talked about it before. I love old-timey Santas and just vintage, antique kind of Christmas. That's ideal Christmas to me. Not today's Christmas where, like, that's not, I have nothing specifically against it, but people do like all blue trees or all green or something. I like kind of old-timey stuff. But my opinions are always changing. But I always get nice compliments on my presents, and people don't, half the time they don't even care what's inside. They're so blown away by the presentation of the package that they get lost in whatever the gift is. And in this case, it's a $10 mug I had monogrammed from Pottery Barn, and it's super cheap. It doesn't have to be expensive. $10, and hopefully it's a mug that this person can have forever. And it's not a very expensive gift. In fact, there's more money into the wrapping than there is in the gift itself, but it's always the thought behind things. But I want to do a quick video on that, just giving you some little tips, because it is close to Christmas. These are little things that kind of set your packages apart. If you're getting something for work, you do like a Secret Santa or something, blow people away. do something like this, you know, and it comes together real nice, and people like, wow, who'd you pay to wrap that? It really doesn't take much, and it's really not hard to do. So just a couple little tips on wrapping Christmas presents. So for that one, that single one person, and there's a lot of other people just going, what am I watching? But hopefully some people out there can pick up these tips and use them for yourself. So that's all. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care.